What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today we are talking about potential new ways of transport in the future for Red Dead Online. With this new spring update, it has brought us quite a few different missions, and in one of those missions called Bring a Goddamn Posse, you will actually come up against a War Wagon. And what most people are thinking in the Red Dead Online community is that this will definitely be a thing in the future that anyone can buy at one of the stables, or maybe there will be a new place where you'll go and buy all this stuff. And it's brought up some talk about what other ways we will be using transport in Red Dead Online. Now, if you didn't know already, we have had videos like this done before. In single player, there is a hot air balloon mission which you can use to go and get John Marston out of prison. Now, to go and use that hot air balloon, you use RT to ascend and descend, and then you just have to try and keep that in a perfect locations where you're not going too high and you are not going too low. But that would be a very sick way to go and get transport in Red Dead Online. Another thing, if you go to this location just between Armadillo and Tumbleweed, you will actually find a flying machine. Now, you'll see the name on the side of the flying machine. That name is actually used in the first Red Dead Redemption, where you will actually do it as a side mission or a main mission, I'm not too sure, but you can go and look at the Red Dead Redemption wiki fan page where you can find a bit more information about Charles. But these are all ways that will potentially have transport in the future for Red Dead Online, which means a lot of people have been comparing it with GTA, and that Red Dead Online can't do as much as GTA, but they can do just as much when it comes to getting, say, wagons into this game, which will be similar to cars in GTA. You then have flying machine and hot air balloons, which will be similar to planes in a way. I know it's not exactly the same, but these are the sort of different levels that we can get on top of. Now, the first thing that I think with transport in Red Dead Online is the first things that we'll get will be wagons. At the minute, we cannot buy wagons in Red Dead Online, but you can go around and go and steal wagons and go and use them to just travel around and do whatever you need to do. But wagons will probably be the first thing out of the transport that gets added to Red Dead Online. After that, the next thing that I think you'll get will be stuff like canoes, and then that will slowly progress into actual boats. If you did not know, you can go to Saint Denis or any sort of shore, look out, and you can actually see functioning boats in the distance. So maybe we'll go and get boats, but just before that, we'll probably go and get canoes where you can go around and just do a few things here and there. I reckon there'll be a mission at some point where we need to go and get a canoe, and then after we have that mission, just gives it a taste of whether or not people like canoes or not. We will then have a place where you can go and buy a canoe. After that, I think that is when we'll start getting war wagons. We'll start going back to war wagons and trying to improve those, get different weaponry on the side of them, and then finally we will go and get stuff where we can actually fly, which will be the flying machine from Charles, and then also the hot air balloon. And I think that would be very sick. But leave it in the comments down below of what types of transport you would like to see in Red Dead Online. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be saying cars, and I do think cars are going to be coming to Red Dead Online as well. I just don't know whether or not it's going to be before we get all this flying transport, or whether or not that'll be after we get flying transport. I feel like flying would be a pretty sick thing to come after we get wagons, canoes, stuff like that. But leave it in the comments down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going, so see ya.